Hi my friends, this is Natalia Yitu and I'm a CPA and a business coach with Colorado Business CPA. I'm also an author. I wrote a book, The Wealthy Intentional Entrepreneur, How to Build Financial Wealth One Step at a Time. We work with business owners and we help them to save money on taxes as well as to inspire them to build more profitable, successful businesses so they can have the lifestyle they always dreamed of living. In this video, I would like to discuss with you Forms 1099, what it's all about, when are they due, and how to file them. So first of all, let's talk about the why do we need to file Forms 1099 miscellaneous for subcontractors or attorneys or people we pay rent to. Because IRS requires us to file those forms, and the deadline to file them is we need to create a copy and send a copy to our subcontractor by January 31st, and then to file the copy, paper copy with the IRS by February 28th, or if you file electronically, the due date is April 1st. So first of all, I would encourage you, if you file a copy for subcontractors by January 31st, just send another copy to the IRS and forget about it. Otherwise, the business gets on the way and you will forget to send it to the IRS. So let's get back to who do we need to submit the forms. So if you have worked with an attorney, it doesn't matter how much money you pay them. You need to file a form 1099 miscellaneous, and in box 14 of that form, put the amount of money you paid to an attorney. So if you work with subcontractors or LLCs, or if you paid rent to another LLC, you need to file a form. So if you paid a rent, you need to put the amount of rent in box 1 of Form 1099 miscellaneous. And then if you pay to a subcontractor, again, if you paid $600 or more, you need to put it in the box 7 of Form 1099 miscellaneous. So another good practice would be to update the information on your subcontractors by requesting a Form W-9 to be filled out by your subcontractors and return it to you. On that form, they will put their business EIN number, which is employer identification number, or social security number, their name or the company name, their address, and the type of entity. Because if you are working with a subcontractor whose business entity is taxed as an S corporation, you actually don't even have to issue Form 1099. We still recommend to do it, but you don't have to. But you will learn about the subcontractor's business by requesting the Form W-9. And it's also a good practice to update that information on the annual basis, because perhaps your subcontractors moved and now they have a new address. When you prepare the form, maybe the form will not be delivered to them. So it's a good practice to update that form. So what happens if you don't file Forms 1099? Well, first of all, if you get audited, it's a very good chance that the IRS or Colorado State Department, of Revenue, or your state Department of Revenue will disallow those expenses. Because remember, if you write off those expenses, somebody has to recognize those expenses as an income, right? So there's a good chance that those expenses will be disallowed. Another thing is, if you have not filed intentionally and IRS will catch you, you might have to pay a penalty of $530 per form. If you submitted incorrect information and then you fail to correct it within 30 days, then there is a penalty of $50 per form. And if you haven't corrected the form by August 2019, let's say, then the penalty is $100. So we strongly recommend you to file those Forms 1099s. Especially it's so easy to do now with electronic filing. You just Google, those people who provide, the companies who provide that electronic filing service, wagefiling.com or whatever you prefer, then file it electronically. We would discourage you to go to those office supply offices and buy the red copy of the Form 1099, just printed it. It's just so inefficient, it's expensive. So again, just Google, what company can provide you with the service of filing Form 1099 and do it. So another thing is, let's say you filed all those 1099 forms and in a short period of time, you received a letter from the IRS. And they're saying, well, remember that John Smith you sent 1099 to? The information on the Form 1099 does not match with the records. So what should you do about it? Well, so first of all, what we recommend is to go back to John Smith or the subcontractor and verify the information, and just to make sure everything is correct. And if you find some discrepancy, maybe the Social Security or EIN number was incorrect, which is most likely the reason, you just file the Form 1099 miscellaneous corrected form and you just submit it to the IRS. And if, for example, John Smith or somebody else, refuses to update the Form W-9 for you, well, maybe there should be a sense that this is not a good idea to work with this company. And if you still have to work with this company, you need to withhold 24% of their income, to the IRS, and then send the payments to the IRS. So again, if you have not filed the forms, again, there's, your expenses might be disallowed or you might have penalties, and, please file them on time. It's very easy nowadays with the internet. If you have any questions, feel free to contact our firm. It's coloradobusinesscpa.com. Our number is 1-800-5040-CPA, 1-800-5040-272. If you like this video and you found it informative, please like the video and subscribe to our channel, because we are planning to get lots and lots of interesting, informative videos about taxes. So thank you so much and have a great day. Bye.